The following is a presentation of the WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League. Good afternoon, everyone, from Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers here with today's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey game between the host Minto 81s and the visiting Durham Thundercats. Last night, 4 games on the schedule. 81s over the Crushers 5-4. Clinton over Petrolia 10-4. Seaforth edging Saugeen Shores 3-2. And Milverton with a big upset over Tillsonburg 5-4. The standings, well, they are funny. Ripley and Shelburne both have 30 points. They are both 15-3. Clinton Radars jump into the third spot. They are 15-6. They have 30 points. Saugeen Shores drops to 14-4. They are in fourth spot. Seaforth with the win last night. They jump into 5. They are 12-5-2. Tillsonburg at 12-5-1. They are at 25 points. They are in 6th. Durham at 11-8-1 is in 7th with 23. Minto with the win last night is 10-7-1. They have won 9 of the last 10. They are at 21. Tavistock at 8-9-2, 18 points. Elora 7-10-1 at 15. Petrolia ending their season 6-16-0. They have 12 points, along with Milverton, who's 4-14-4. You have Lucknow at 2-12-2 at 6 points, and Shadow Lake at 2-16-1 for 5 points. Today, 5 games. The first above is our game at 4 o'clock here. Durham and Minto. Other games tonight, Lucknow is at Seaforth, Tillsonburg at Tavistock, and Shadow Lake was supposed to be at Elora, all for 7:30. Shadow Lake and Elora has already been canceled. Ripley is in Shelburne at 8 o'clock, battle of 2 teams at 15-3. Looking at their respective sides, well, you have Adam Kowalik on the Minto side. He leads this team with 36 points. It is good for a tie for the league lead. Over on the Durham side, Justin Graham, number 8 and number 22. They lead this team in scoring. One of them has 33, one of them has 30. They are a powerhouse and a force to be reckoned with. Starting in goal today for Minto is number 30, Ben Nelson. Starting in goal for Durham is number 1, Scott Kuglin. Puck drop is next from the Palmerston, Ontario, Minto 81s and the Durham Thundercats. Puck drop next. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Palmerston, Ontario, Canada for this afternoon's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League contest between the 10-7-1 host Minto 81s and the 11-8-1 Durham Thundercats. Not playing for Durham tonight, Andrew Oosterveld, Kyler Borth, Kyle Montpetit, Jordan Lang, Dean Nixon, Brady Becker, Keith McMillan, Sean Hill, Trevor Houston, Mitch Good, Mike Corvisser, Devin Cobald, Mitch Wright, Bill Terpstra. Add in number 25, Tyler Lepore. Starting in goal for Durham is number 1, Scott Kuglin. Not playing for Minto today is Austin Gadbury, Jordan Delorier, Dylan Hoffman, Shane Ross, Tommy Hogars, AJ Nickel, and Keegan Angel. Add in number 47, Sean Lance. Starting in goal for Minto is number 30, Ben Nelson. Should be a good one here from Minto, or from Palmerston. These two teams separated by 2 points in the standings. Minto with 2 games in hand. We start with the puck in play in the Minto zone. This is number 26, Jamison Buck with it. He'll play it ahead. Wade Pfeffer tips it in, but on his side of center, and that'll be whistled for the icing. Minto on the ice there now is number 8, Zach Graham. Number 28, Adam Kowalik, and number 72, Wade Pfeffer. Adam Kowalik currently tied in a league lead for scoring with 36 points. He had 3 points in a 5-4 win last night against Shadow Lake. Puck is bounced in on Nelson. He had to be careful with that. Pfeffer plays it on the boards to Graham, and Graham's going to skate it ahead. Over to Kowalik, in across the Durham blue line. Leaves it for Graham. Graham on the backhand, puts towards the net. Kugler makes a save. And the net is off early on here in Durham, or excuse me, in Palmerston. But the Durham net is off, and play will be whistled down. These two teams playing in Durham once in their only previous meeting this season, Matthew Ouellette playing in that game for Durham, but now it's number 1, Scott Kuglin. Number 22 is Justin Graham. He backs it in, and this is number 47, Sean Lantz, newly acquired from Elora, played in his first game last night, looked pretty good for the 81s against Shallow Lake. Formerly played for the Mount Forest Patriots in the PGHL League. Junior C. Francois Cote on the draw against Justin Graham. It comes ahead, and this is number 7, Brady Anderson. Cross center. He's going to skate it in. He goes around Ratchford and gets in deep. He's still after it now. He's bodied in there. Cote goes after it. Oh, and Cote's going to take a penalty here. He got the elbow up on Justin Graham, and he's going to sit. They're going to call it high sticking, but he looked like it elbowed him right in the face. And Cote's going to take an early seat. So with 18:53 to play, Durham goes on the power play as Cote sits in the box. And Durham gets the first huge opportunity of this very important hockey game. Like I say, 2 teams separated by only 2 points in the standings. Minto with 2 games in hand. Sent ahead to Graham, over to Graham. Shot! That just went wide on the glove hand. High sticking is the call on Cote. That's backed out. Oh, heads up, everyone. That one is screaming into the penalty box area. Off the stick of, I believe that went off of Zach Graham as he backhanded it, tried to get it all the way out, but it went all the way out of play. Puck is controlled by Durham. It's back to the line. Number 19 is Jake Brown. Sends it over to Graham. Back to Nixon. Shot. That was deflected away by Nelson into the netting and out of play. That shot coming in by number 6, Kyler Nixon, the captain of the Durham Thundercats. He is lethal on the blue line. He's got a heavy shot. He's very, very talented. That puck is dropped illegally. They're going to do it over again. I think this is the first time I've ever seen 2 Grahams taking a face-off, both of them wearing number 8. There's a fun fact for you. Puck is sent in by Brown. Nice save by Nelson with the blocker hand. Puck is sent ahead. Graham's going to go after it, but he can't get there in time. It's still in the Minto zone. In behind the net now. It's going to come to the line. Nixon plays it over. Justin Graham sends it down low. It's just out of the reach of number 10. That's Kevin Tremble. He's got it there and behind the net. He sends it over to Graham, 22. Over to Graham, 8. Justin Graham has it, sends it down low to Tremble. He gets it back to Nixon. His shot, he fanned on it, and it goes all the way into the Minto end. It's into the corner. Buck plays it all the way around. It's down the ice. And Minto will get a full change. 46 seconds left in the power play to Durham. Jake Pleon there. He has it in the Durham zone. He's just going to play it in deep. Brendan Aiken pins it on the boards. He'll kill some time on this Durham power play. It's played ahead. Aiken's going to get after it again. He's got it. He's bodied in there by number 24, Jeff McMillan. It's played over to Riley O'Connell. O'Connell playing in his old barn as he is the former Minto 81. He wears number 9 for Durham. He backhands it in deep. 17 seconds left on the Durham power play, and that one's going to come out too. Matheson plays it back. Here's Todd Ratchford, number 5. O'Connell tips it there. Jeff McMillan sends it in. He'll go after it. 4 seconds left on this power play, and that'll do it. The penalty to Cote is over. He steps back on the ice. Denver Hill looking for it there. It comes loose. Aiken gets it out, and he'll try and skate it out, but it comes to the line now where Sean Lantz plays it ahead. It's going to be intercepted, though. And here comes number 7, Eric Anetta. Shot on Nelson. He makes the save, and he'll hang on. Anetta, number 7 of Durham. Nice rush to get in and get a shot away, but Nelson makes the save, and he'll hang on. 16:38 to play. First period. Durham Thundercats, Minto 81s from Palmerston here in this afternoon. It's a 4 o'clock start. Back to the line. There's a shot. Glove save. Rebound. No, pad save Nelson. He had to be sharp on the rebound. Adam Kowalik has it now. He'll skate it away. 3-on-2. In across the Durham blue line. Kowalik to the middle. He was looking for Pfeffer. Nice back check by Kevin Tremble. Kowalik takes his fill in behind the net. He has to try and come up with it and does. Pfeffer back to the line. Hardy shoots. That's tipped by Pfeffer into the netting and out of play. Great shot by Chris Hardy. He was looking for the deflection in front. He got it. The only problem is that it took a deflection and went into the netting and behind Scott Kuglin. 16-12 to play. Looking for the game's first goal. Nice tempo to start here. Kevin Tremble has it come to him on the sideboards. He can't come up with it. Now it's sent in. It gets past Harrison. It's all the way around, and it's going to come to the line and out. Here comes Justin Graham, number 8, in across the Minto blue line. He still has it. His shot blocked. Rebound. That's set wide. Comes to the side to Jake Brown. It's into the middle. It's to the line. There's a shot from the line. It's stopped by Nelson through traffic. And he'll hang on. And some pushing and shoving after the whistle. You can expect lots of that here in Palmerston this afternoon. Good chance by Durham, but Ben Nelson looked sharp early on here for the Minto 81s. Face off to his left. Andrew Boyle taking the draw for Durham. Loses it to Francois Cote, and he plays it ahead to Tyler Harrison. Harrison looking cross ice, but that's tipped away, and Durham will go in after it. Caleb Ritzel! Oh, he was slashed from behind, and that's going to be a penalty to Durham. And now Minto is going to go to their first power play of the hockey game. The penalty is going to go to number 17, Mitch Betts. So with 15:32 to play, Betts takes the penalty for slashing, and Minto goes to the power play. Face off here in the Durham end. To the left-hand side of Kuglin. Minto controls. Jamison Buck at the line. Plays it down low to Pfeffer on the sideboards. Graham in the corner has it now. Nice setup by Durham on this penalty kill. Back to the line. Buck. Shot! Stopped by Kuglin. Nice pad save. Jake Brown comes up with it. He'll skate it away to center. In across the Minto blue line. He's still got it on the backhand. Shot! Nelson had to be sharp. Nice save on the backhand attempt from Jake Brown. And he'll hold on for a face-off. Durham sending out the heavy artillery on this penalty kill. You have Justin Graham, 22, and Jake Brown, number 19. Back to the back of the net now. Caleb Witzel controls in his own end. There's 1:30 left in this Minto power play. Back up to the sideboards. Graham had it go off his skate. He'll go in after it. And behind the net, he takes a body check. It's going to come all the way around, and it's going to get out. And now, here's Ratchford. He tried to get it ahead of Brown, but it was nicely intercepted by Jamison Buck. 1:10 left in the Minto power play now. They started away. Zach Graham in across the red line into the Durham end. He leaves it for Kowalik. Kowalik down low. He was looking for Graham. It comes to him, but it's going to get tipped away by Todd Ratchford. Ratchford's got it now. He comes ahead. He's into the Minto end on the backhand. Going to take it down low. Plays it back, and it's going to come out, and Durham's just going to kill more time. 45 seconds left as it's all the way back to Scott Kuglin. He plays it over. Kevin Tremble. He loses the puck. Pfeffer steals. It's going to come out. Cote tried to play it into the middle, but it was intercepted there. Ellis couldn't keep it into the blue line. Now Minto's forced to come back. Ellis over the Durham blue line. Looking for a man. He finds it. He's in the corner. Plays it to the middle. He was looking for Harrison. It tipped over his stick, and now it's going to come out into the neutral zone. He's forced to come back into his own end with it as he's pressured there by Andrew Boyle, number 13 at Durham. 11 seconds, 10 now left in the Minto power play as they start away. Sean Lantz puts it ahead. He was looking for Brady Anderson, but it failed to connect with him, and now the final seconds will tick off on this Minto power play. They are 0 for 1. Brady Anderson takes his man into the boards. That was Justin Graham. Comes across. Kyler Nixon plays it across center. He skates into the Minto zone. Shot! Nice save, Nelson, on the glove side. Nixon has it again. He's flying out there early on. Comes to the line. He still has control. Look at him. He looks like Bobby Orr. Back to the line. It's going to be kept in by Durham. Sent in behind the Minto end. Boyle puts it ahead. Lots of body checks going on now. It's ahead. Anderson had to go off his stick, and now Durham's going to be forced to come back, and they're going to send it in deep. Number 17, Mitch Betts, sent it in and then went for a change. Puck is sent to head. It's physical out there here in Palmerston. That's a head. This is going to go for icing. It was out of the reach of Colin Hartwick, and that's an icing call against Minto. Faceoff's going to come back in the Minto end. It's a great pace to this hockey game early on. 12:46 to go. We're still waiting on the game's first goal. Faceoff to the left of Nelson. Graham tried to play it ahead, but Minto controls it. It's over to Colin Hartwick. Hartwick on the sideboards, plays it ahead. He's still got it now across center. Brings it across the line. It's onside shot. Oh, that did miss by much on the glove hand side. Here comes Riley O'Connell. He puts it across. Oh, that was just out of the reach of Jack Francis. Tyler Lepore, number 25. And that's going to be sent out on Nelson to hold on. I apologize. The shot come in from 25, Tyler Lepore. Newly acquired a couple weeks ago by Durham, playing in his second game, I believe. He's out there with Justin Graham and Riley O'Connell. Graham 22, just for those keeping track. Back to the line, Matheson keeps it in, puts it over to the far side. It's going to be picked up there by Minto though, and they skated ahead. Shots, plays it ahead, and Denver Hill will go after it. Hill against Matheson, couldn't come up with a puck, however, and now Lepore has it over to Riley O'Connell. He missed the puck, but he tipped it in. They said he touched it. It's going to come around. Shots, looking for the puck. He does a nice job, and he'll get it ahead to Denver Hill. Hill, in across the line. He has Zach Graham. It's tipped, though, and he couldn't get it to him cleanly. Puck is played ahead. Durham has it now. O'Connell, he was looking for the pass, but it missed him, and it goes all the way down for icing. Good chance, though. Denver Hill and Zach Graham coming in across the line. And Denver Hill couldn't get him the pass across cleanly, or else he might have had a nice chance on Scott Kuglin. Face off in the Durham end. Graham out there with Pfeffer and Kowalik. They can't control it. It comes dangerously in front. Kuglin's forced to find it and hold it with the glove hand. They'll do this face-off again to the right-hand side of Kuglin, the starter for Durham. He wears number 1. Back to the line. Buck, shot! Nice stop, Kuglin. He finds it, and he puts the pads together to prevent that one from going through. Makes a nice save from the shot from Jamison Buck. Nice play. They'll do the face-off this time in the Durham end on the other side of Kuglin. It's won back by Durham, and they'll control in their own end. Puck is played ahead. Tremble tips it in over center, and he'll go in after it against Caleb Witzel. Back to Buck. Over to Pfeffer on the sideboards. He's challenged there, and he can't get the puck ahead, but now Adam Kowalik has it. He'll come across center and across the Durham line. He takes a shot that's blocked by number 24, Jeff McMillan, to the line. It's going to come all the way around to Zach Graham. Graham has it in the corner. His pass across went off the official. He's got it back to the line. Shot. Kowalik's got it off the boards. Nice block by Jeff McMillan. Kowalik had to go over his stick, and Kevin Tremble plays it ahead, and this is Justin Graham, number 8. Puts it across. It's out of the reach of Jake Brown. The official takes a spill near the Minto bench, and that has some players and some laughter there. Puck is played down low by Anetta. Comes to the middle. Where is it? It's loose. Oh, Nelson had to be sharp. Comes ahead now. Here's Zach Graham. Over to Pfeffer. And across the line to Kowalik. Shot. That just went wide on the blocker side. It's going to come all the way out now, and here comes Durham. They've got 4 across the line. Rochford puts it towards the middle. There's a bunch of bodies in front. Anetta shoots. It's loose. And on Nelson, he makes the save. It's in behind the net now. Ellis goes after it. Comes to the net again. Shot. That's deflected. Rebound. Oh, that was dangerous. Lawrence in behind the net takes a spill. Pfeffer plays it ahead. It's going to come out. Boy, it is physical out there, and what a pace. Oh, that one takes a deflection in a Tyler Harrison is breathing a new life after that hit him in the face. He gets the puck now. He's in across the Durham line. Goes to the backhand shot. That's deflected, and it's loose, but the net comes off. What a play by Tyler Harrison. He got it to Cote, and Scott Kuglin was forced to be big on that save, but The net comes off in behind him, and it's going to be whistled down. 9:34, we played half of period number 1, and what a half it's been. Wow, what a pace early on. Boy, that was dangerous. Tyler Harrison could have ended up looking like Wade Pfeffer with all of his chiclets out after that puck hit him in the face. But luckily, he was able to walk away okay, it looks that way. Ellis forced to come back as it's all the way back into the Minto end. Ellis plays it across. Sean Lantz, number 47, plays it ahead. Harrison over to Cote, in across the Durham blue line. He's got a chance shot. Oh, that didn't miss much on the blocker side. And they're going to say it went off of Kuglin, and the faceoff's going to be in the Durham end. What a rush by Francois Cote, number 15 of Minto. That shot labeled for the far side, and it went up off of Kuglin and off the crossbar and out. Harrison. Back to the line. Mike Leon keeps it in. It's in deep. Durham's got it in their own end. The official getting in the way there. Brady Anderson's forecheck attempt. Lapour plays it back. Derek Matheson, number 27. He has it. It's going to be played over to Kyler Nixon. He'll skate it ahead. He finds Lapour. It's all out of his reach, though, and he has to go after it now. He's got him behind the net. He tried to center it, but Chris Hardy made a nice defensive play, and that's going to come into the Durham end. A way to get it. Hartwick going in after it, but he can't come up with the puck. Nixon has it. He'll play it off the boards to Riley O'Connell. O'Connell ahead to Justin Graham. That's out of his reach, and here comes Brendan Aiken in across the Durham blue line. Backhand toward the net. Pad saved by Kuglin. Lapour plays it ahead. He was looking for O'Connell. It's in his skates. He gets around Mike Pleon. He'll skate in after it. He puts it in behind the net, though. It's over to Jake Brown. Brown down low. Justin Graham, number 22, has it now. He's boarded in there. Hardy plays it to the line. It's going to be kept in. Now Brendan Aiken has it. He'll send it over, and it'll come all the way into the Durham end. Jeff McMillan back to play it now. 8:15 to play here in period 1 as that's sent into the Minto end. Nelson leaves it for Witzel. Witzel brings it ahead. He'll play it on the boards. It's still loose there, but Durham tries to stop it. Now Jake Pleon puts it across. Cote has room shot. Oh, that's off the post on the blocker side. Wow, what a chance for Minto. They were looking for the game's first goal. That's across. Kevin Tremble picks it off. He's in across the line. Justin Graham, number 8, has it on the backhand. He plays it to the open side. Cote ahead. Hartwick brings it ahead. They got 3. In across the Durham blue line. Hartwick, backhand on Kuglin. He gloves that up, and he'll hold it on for a faceoff. Back and forth action here in Palmerston this afternoon between the Minto 81s and the Durham Thundercats. Big game in the standings. Minto trailing Durham by 2 points for 7th with 2 games in hand. Ratchford has the puck. Denver Hill tried to go after, but he couldn't come up with the puck. It's all the way down the ice. It's going to be icing. And the faceoff will come back here. Faceoff's going to come into the Durham end on that icing call. And it's going to come to the right-hand side of Kuglin. Cote on the draw for Minto. It's won by Durham. It's in behind their net now. Anetta plays it over to Justin Graham, number 8. Puts it ahead. Jake Brown, number 19. Cross center into the Minto end. He gets that puck stripped away. Cote off the boards. It'll play it, and Anetta has it now. Anetta sends it over. He's gonna get it back. They played back and forth here, and Kevin Trumbull had it go past them, and it's gonna go all the way down the ice. He failed to make contact with that pass across, and it's an icing call against Durham. .7:03 to play here in period 1. We're the only game ongoing right now. 4 games later on this evening. One has been already canceled. That's between Shell Lake and Elora. Puck is played ahead. It's kept in line. That's going to be a glove pass. Nice play by Sean Lantz to keep it in, but he kept it in with his glove, and it was touched then by Wade Pfeffer, and they had to whistle it down on the glove pass. Face off out just outside the Durham blue line here. Graham, Kowalik, and Pfeffer out against Graham, O'Connell, and Tyler Lepore. Brought ahead. Kowalik keeps it in. He's got it. Over to Caleb Witzel. Witzel was looking to shoot, but there was too many bodies in front of him. Now he'll shoot. Tipped, and nice save by Kuglin. He stuck out the pad, made the nice save, and now the net's off once again in behind the Durham net. They got to secure this net. It's fallen off like 4 times already here in the first period. .6:41 to play here in period 1. We're still looking for the game's first goal. Face off here to the left of Kuglin. Durham gets a change in while Minto still has their same guys out there on the ice. Nixon over to Derek Matheson, number 27. Back to Kyler Nixon. He'll play it ahead. It's over to Andrew Boyle. In across the line. Over to Matheson. Matheson has it. His shot. That's towards the net. It was blocked. Now they have numbers the other way. Here comes Adam Kowalik. He's got room. He shoots. Oh, that was blocked by number 19, Jake Brown, who is back in defense. Pfeffer was looking for Graham in the middle, but he couldn't get a hold of it. And now it's into the netting and out of play, and the faceoff's going to be in the Durham end, I believe. 6:10 to play here in period number 1. Still looking for the game's first goal. Cote on this draw for Minto. He's out there with Brady Anderson and Tyler Harrison. Be played back, Anderson steals, puts it in the middle. Oh, Cote almost had a glorious chance, but it was tipped away. Chris Hardy back, he tips it away. Harrison backs it in, and it's into the Durham end only for a moment. It's gonna come out. Hardy had to be careful. Now, it's gonna be number 23, Jack Francis. He's slashed, and that's gonna be a penalty to Minto once they touch the puck, and they will here, and it's gonna be a penalty, and it's gonna be a slashing, and I believe the penalty is going to go to number 5, Chris Hardy. Jack Francis got in past Hardy, and he laid the lumber on him. And Minto or Durham's going to go to the power play here. So Hardy's in the box as Minto is shorthanded here with 5:20 to play here in period 1. It's all the way down. Kuglin has to stop it, and Durham will control in their own end on this power play. 1:30 left in it. It's played ahead. This is Justin Graham, number 8. Brings it across the line. He's bodied by Lance. Nice play. And he gets that puck freed up, and it's all the way down the ice for Minto. They send Durham back. Kyler Nixon anchors this power play. Up to Jake Brown. He'll shoot it in, and Durham will go after it. Lepore leaves it for Graham, number 8. He has it on the backhand. Deep in the Minto end. It's pipped off by Jamison Buck, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. Nice play. Number 26, Jamison Buck. He's out there with Caleb Witzel, Denver Hill, and Tyler Harrison. Hill's going to go off now, and he'll get replaced by number 7, Brady Anderson, on this penalty kill for Minto. Derek Matheson has the puck. Shot. That goes all the way around. It's going to come out. And Todd Ratchford's going to control in the neutral zone. He plays it over. Riley O'Connell. Back to Ratchford. 35 seconds left in the Durham power play. It's ahead. In across the line. Number 12, Justin Abraham. Puts it in behind the net. Kevin Tremble. That's going to get picked off by Brady Anderson. He'll tip it out into the neutral zone. That's played back to Kuglin. Nice pass across to Kuglin. Oh! Tyler Harrison's going to take a penalty because he slashed Kuglin on the way past. O'Connell with the extra attacker, and it's going to be touched by Minto. Now it's an offside. That was touched by Minto. Thank God that was offside because that could have been bad. Either way, Harrison's going to get a penalty because he slashed Kuglin on the way by, and Minto's going to go down by 2 here. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 9 seconds for Durham. Face off just outside the Durham end, Minto blue line. Durham controls, they're in across the line. 5 seconds left on this 5-on-3. It's back to line. Brown has lots of room. Shot home. That went firing over the net. It's now a 5-on-4. Cote has rejoined the play. They get the puck. Minto, but they can't get it out. Nixon at the point. Over to Jake Brown. Brown has it to Nixon. He puts it across. It's going to go through the legs, though, of Justin Graham. But now they have it in deep in the Minto end. It's going to be played on the boards. Cote in after it. He pins Graham on the boards. Lapour in support. He's got the puck backhanded to the line. Nixon keeps it in. He's got room. And down goes Lapour in front of the net. He took a big spill. That goes into the netting and out of play. Lapour comes together with Ellis. And Lapour is upset because he went down in like a sack of potatoes in the front of the net there. And he is lobbying for a penalty, but I don't think it's going to happen. 1:16 to play in the power play for Durham. 3:08 to go here in period one. We're still looking for the game's first goal. Durham remains on the power play. Hardy plays it around. It's going to come out. And Denver Hill will go after it. Matheson's out there with Todd Ratchford. He'll give it to him now. Ratchford in behind his net. Matheson back to Ratchford. He'll play it ahead. He's got Kevin Tremble. Tremble's got it on the sideboards, plays it across to Matheson. He keeps it in, puts it down low. O'Connell, back to Matheson, back to O'Connell. He looks towards the net, still has the puck on the boards. Matheson shot, nice blocker save from Nelson, and that goes off of Tremble and into the netting and out of play. And the faceoff's gonna come outside the zone. After it hit the blocker of Nelson, it hit Kevin Tremble in the body and went into the netting and out of play. 44 seconds left in the Durham power play. Graham, and Lapour out there for Durham. There's a mess of bodies there at the blue line, but the Durham Thundercats get it in deep. Lapour leaves it. Jake Brown at the point. Puts it to Lapour. Number 25 of Durham. He puts it down low. Justin Graham back to Lapour. He looks to the middle. That was intercepted by Anderson, and he gets it out. Nice play from number 7, Brady Anderson. Puck is played ahead. Here comes Kyler Nixon in across the line. 13 seconds left on this Durham power play. He's still got this puck off the sideboards. 7 seconds to go. Brown intercepted by Witzel on the deflection. Nice play. It's back to the line. It's kept in. Jake Brown, we're all even, 5-on-5 here. As Zach Graham jumps on the boards, over the boards. Witzel intercepts, he has the puck. 3 Durham players in the Minto end, but it's still in the Minto zone. It's gonna come out to Brady Anderson. He's gonna put it over to Zach Graham. Graham, into the middle, shot, that's deflected. Oh, Kuglin didn't know where that was, but he was sharp to be there. Oh, Lance with a bad break as he breaks his stick. He makes the play, oh, well, there. Nelson, nice save as he bailed out Sean Lance. Wow, his stick imploded when he touched that puck. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And it wasn't like he went for the big slapper or anything. He just touched it. That was awesome. I mean, not so awesome for Lance, obviously. He's got to buy a new stick. Face off here in the Minto end. We're 5-on-5. 1:23 to play here in period one. Still looking for the game's first goal. Ratchford at the point shot. That's deflected. Nice save, Nelson. Graham plays it ahead. Kowalik across center. Tried to find Pfeffer. It was intercepted there. And now ahead. And it's tipped away. Pfeffer tried to get it ahead. And now another body check is out there. Kowalik ahead. Pfeffer in across the line. He's looking for a shot, but he can't get one across. And now he goes down. Pfeffer went down as he had the stick of the Durham player stuck in his feet. We're into the final minute of period one. That's all the way back into the Minto end. Lance with a new piece of hardware. Puts it ahead and it's intercepted. Now Kyle Ellis has it for Minto. He puts it over to Lance. His stick looks to be intact. Plays it ahead. Kowalik in across the Durham line. He's got 36 seconds left. In behind the net on the backhand. It's going to come all the way out. Lance was checked there before he could pick up the puck cleanly. Zach Graham in across the line. He's got space. He has it on the forehand. Puts it to the middle. It was tipped away there. And Lance is going to have to go back after it. 17 seconds left to go in period one. Back in behind the net to Ellis. Ellis plays it back to Lance. That's back to Ellis now. They keep it in the Minto end, and it's going to come ahead. Kowalik, 5 seconds left in period one. Kowalik goes ahead. Can he get one more shot off? It's in on Kuglin. He makes the save. He'll hang on, and that'll do it for the first period. Wow, what a first period that was. If you think that was good, wait till period number 2. We'll be back for that. And we're back for the beginning of the second period here in Palmerston between the Minto 81s and the Durham Thundercats. Andrew Rogers on the play-by-play. Thank you very much for joining me. Scoreless game, but not for lack of chances. First period was intense as can be, as that puck is deflected by Kowalik on the pass across, and it's out of play, and the face-off will come in the Minto end. Like I say, no scoring in the first period, but not for lack of intensity and chances. Both goalies looking very sharp after that first period. Ben Nelson, number 30 of Minto, and number 1, Scott Kuglin of Durham. There's a shot! Nice glove save! Nelson snags that. What a blast from number 27, Derek Matheson. He ripped that on Nelson, and he made the nice save with the trapper. Face-off coming up again, same spot. Durham controls, they get it back. Matheson has it now, he'll take it in deep. Jake Brown plays it to Justin Graham, number 8. He has it. It's deflected away though by Kowalik. He gets it back, it's down low. Here's an opportunity for Brown. Oh, he put it in, but it was tipped. Nelson deflected it over the net and out of harm's way. It's back to Jake Brown, to Justin Graham, number 8. He puts it to Kevin Tremble. He can't come up with the puck. Now Graham has it again. Nice play by Jamison Buck in front. It's still loose, they bang away at it. Bodies are flying everywhere. Here comes Minto across the red line. Over to Pfeffer, it was intercepted. Zach Graham had it deflected away. Pfeffer in across the line again. Kowalik on the forehand. Oh, that was deflected by Pfeffer, and it just went wide on the glove side. It's gonna come to Jake Brown. These two lines have been out there for a while now. Brown puts it in behind the net of Nelson. He'll go after it, but he can't come up with the puck. Pfeffer plays it across. He was looking for a streaking Kowalik, but he couldn't get the puck to him. Kyler Nixon now in his own end. Plays it around. It's going to come out, and it's into the middle. And Sean Lawrence plays it out there, and it's going to go all the way into the Durham end. Ratchford in behind his own net, will start away with speed. Plays it ahead. O'Connell was looking for it, but he couldn't come up with it, and that's all the way down the ice for the icing call. Faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Durham end. Face-off to the left-hand side of Kuglin. You got Brendan Aiken out there with Jake Pleon and Colin Hartwick. Puck is played ahead. Tyler Lepore plays it ahead. It's over. And here comes number 22, Justin Graham's shot. Nice blocker save from Nelson. Graham on the sideboards. Knocks away Aiken, who is trying to check him into the boards. Comes to the line. Ratchford back. Lepore down low. Graham on the backhand to the net. And they bang away at it. The net come off, and Nelson had to be sharp on that chance from Durham. Durham looks like they've got legs here to start the second period. Number of nice chances early on. Face-off going to come just outside the Minto end. Ready to drop the puck here. They drop it now. Cote wins it back, and now Chris Hardy has it in his own end. They play it to Harrison on the boards. Harrison has forced to come back, though, with it, and he plays it over to Mike Pleon. Ahead to Cote. He tipped it into the Durham player, and now Ratchford has it back in his own end. He's out there with Eric Anetta, number 7. Ratchford ahead. O'Connell across the line! Oh, he had the top corner labeled on the blocker side and just missed. Brady Anderson sends it across. Chris Hardy ahead. That's intercepted easily by Ratchford. He comes ahead. Ratchford in across the line. Puts it in the middle. Oh, Graham couldn't get a great shot across. He didn't get all of that. Now, in on Nelson, he sticks it away. Harrison comes up with the puck in his own end. He'll skate it out. In across the line. In the Durham end. It's across. Anderson's going to get there first. On the backhand. He has the puck. He tried to put it back. Oh, Mike Pleon shot. Nice save, Kugelin, and he'll hold on with the rebound as well. Nice play by Scott Kugelin of Durham. Nice shot, though, by Mike Pleon, the captain of the 81s. He loaded up from the blue line, but Kugelin was able to track it all the way and make sure to snag the rebound as well. It was loose for a moment, but only a moment. Brendan Aiken steals the puck in across the Durham line. He's being checked from behind there, and he's still got the puck. Tried to put it to the middle of Denver Hill, but it was intercepted. Hill's got it again now. They're on the sideboards battling for it. Aiken in there with Hill. He's got it now. Hill shoots. Pad save from Kugelin. It comes ahead. Here comes, that was Andrew Boyle trying to get it in deep, but now it's all the way into the Minto end. Mitch Betts puts it in deep. Shantz across, Aiken. Had it tipped away from him now, and Durham has it in the Minto end. It's going to come to the line, and it's going to come out. Abraham plays it across. Betts puts it in. He'll go for a change. Jamison Buck out there. He'll put it out. He'll get it away from the Durham forechecker, and he has it now in his own end. He'll put it over. He was looking for Witzel. It was tipped away. Here comes Jake Brown. Puts it to the middle. Oh, what a stop by Nelson. He slid across to make the nice pad save. Into the middle. Kyler Nixon shot. That was deflected. It's going to come to line. It's kept in by Durham. Nixon has it again. Puts it down low. He's going to get it back. Shot, scores. Kyler Nixon scores for Durham. Durham's on the board here first in Minto, or in Palmerston. And Durham takes a 1-0 lead here in the second period. Nice setup from Durham. Kyler Nixon makes no mistake. And it's 1-0 for Durham. So at 15:43 to play, Kyler Nixon gets the Durham Thundercats on the board with the game's first goal. That puck is sent in. Minto will give chase. They got it now. Pfeffer. Oh, he was looking for Kowalik. It was out of his reach. Ellis sends it in. It's wide of the net. Graham on the sideboards. So Brown and Matheson get assists on the Nixon goal. Brown, again, tried to put it towards the net. It was deflected away by Ellis on the defensive play, and that one's going to come out, and it might go all the way down the ice here. No icing as they wave it off just before it reaches the goal line. That puck is intercepted. Graham's got lots of room. Shot, scores! What a pass from Zach Graham to Adam Kowalik. He makes no mistake, and Minto ties the game at 1. Wow, what a pass! And 43 seconds later, Minto has tied it here. We are tied at 1. Adam Kowalik with point number 37 on the season. What a finish. An even better setup from Zach Graham, who picked off that pass at the blue line, walked in and found Kowalik, who had a wide open cage, and he put it past Kugelin. I believe Graham's going to get the only assist, but wait. That one was in on Nelson. That was dangerous. Ratchford sent it in from just past the red line, and it almost fooled Nelson. So they're going to give Brady Anderson an assist on that as well. Oh, and we're going to get some shoving, I guess, in the middle here, because Anderson was looking for a loose puck, and his stick made contact with Kugelin, and it looks like cooler heads will prevail. So on the assist is Graham and Brady Anderson as Adam Kowalik scores. That's, like I say, point number 37 on the season for Kowalik. For now, that would put him into the lead in league scoring. 1 point better than Garrett Mears, who plays tonight against Shelburne. Puck is played in behind. Ratchford has it in his own end. He'll start it away and puts it up to Riley O'Connell. And he's going to send it all the way in and out. Boy, I don't think Riley O'Connell had that in mind when he sent the puck in. I think he was trying to go off the glass there, but ended up throwing it out of play instead. And the faceoff's going to come back just outside the Durham blue line. So Kowalik from Graham and Anderson, and Kyler Nixon from Brown and Derek Matheson are the goal-scoring plays as we sit tied at 1 with 14:10 to play here in period 2. Puck is ahead. It's in behind the net. Caleb Witzel with speed. He's got room. He brings it ahead. Across the Durham blue line. Shot. That goes off a body rebound. Oh! Aiken had a glorious chance, and I think he might have rang it off the post. It's in behind the net now. Sent ahead. Witzel does a nice job to knock it down there. Here comes Minto again into the Durham end. Cartwick shot that was blocked in front. That was Jeff McMillan getting in front of that chance by Hartwick. Justin Graham puts it in on Nelson. He's going to play it ahead. Oh, he finds Hartwick in behind everyone. Shot! Oh, he just missed on the blocker side. Nice stop by Kuglin with the blocker. Hartwick getting in behind everybody. Wanted a pass from Ben Nelson. Aiken in on the forecheck. It's going to come to Lawrence, and he can't keep it in. Lawrence is out there with Jamison Buck right now. Buck needs to get off for a change. It's sent in. It's going to be called icing. That was a late call on that icing, but either way, icing is the call, and the faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Minto end. Face-off here to the left of Nelson. 13:07 to play here in period 2. We're deadlocked at 1. We had gone quite a few without our first goal, and then we had 2 within a minute. Back to the line. Nice save, Nelson. Boy, he was confident with that glove hand as he snared that shot from Kyler Nixon. Nice stop by Nelson, who hangs on for the face-off. They'll do it again in the exact same spot. Graham against Graham. This time, puck is controlled by Durham. Back to Nelson, or Nixon. Plays it ahead. Ellis intercepts. He's going to get the puck, and he's going to play it back to Sean Launson behind his own net. He starts it away. He plays it ahead. Kowalik puts it to Graham. Graham's got speed in the Durham end. Lose the puck, but he gets it back. Puts it to Kowalik and hops over his stick. Launce on the sideboards. Plays it in deep. Graham's going to get a chance, but now Graham comes after it. It hopped over the stick of Pfeffer. There's a shot. That's blocked. And it's going to come all the way in. That was blocked by Justin Graham, number 8. Ellis gets the puck. He has it in behind the net of Nelson. He's going to play it away from Zach Graham. On the boards for Launce. Launce looks ahead. That's intercepted easily. Here comes Durham. 3-on-2 across the line. There's a shot that will hit his stick. That hit his skate in front. Pfeffer has it. Plays it ahead. Launce joins the rush. He brings it in. Oh, he was looking for Kowalik, but he had to wait up to make sure that he wasn't offside. In behind the net now. Kowalik trying to do a good job there on the forecheck, and he does. But Durham's going to come away with it. This is Jack Francis, number 23, in across the Minto blue line. It comes to Nixon again, and shot scores! What a shot from Kyler Nixon. It's his second of the game, and Durham responds. They're up 2-1. Wow, what a shot. Durham restores the 1-goal lead. They answer back. And with 11:47 to play here in period 2, Durham leads 2-1. For Kyler Nixon, it's his second goal of the game. And I believe Jack Francis will draw an assist on the play. Denver Hill intercepts in the neutral zone. He steps around. His shot, nice save from Kuglin. Body's in front, the puck is loose, and Ratchford has it. Puck is played ahead. It's into the Durham end. Denver Hill tipped it. Ratchford and Hill come together. Hardy plays it around. Denver Hill tips it by Ratchford and he'll go after it. There's a lot of talk in there between Denver Hill and Todd Ratchford. We'll check and we'll monitor that situation throughout the afternoon. Puck is back in behind the net. Justin Graham's going to get there first, 22. Hardy takes his man into the boards. It comes to the middle. It's going to be picked up and shot. Oh, that didn't miss much by Andrew Boyle. Big pile up in front, and Hartwick's going to take a penalty. Minto's going to get a penalty. It's to the middle. Nelson, everybody's flying around there. And you got to be careful here because there could be more penalties. There's going to be at least one penalty, and it's going to go to Colin Hartwick. And we'll see if there's any more to follow. Boy, there were bodies flying everywhere there, but Hartwick, I think, is going to get the only penalty. Hartwick to the box. 10:37 to play here in period 2, and Durham's going to go to the power play. Face off here to the left of Nelson. Hartwick sits in the box for 2 or less. Durham controls on the power play. It's back to Kyler Nixon. He's already got 2 in the game. Big pile up in front of the net of Nelson. Durham controls. This is Derek Matheson. He puts it down low. It's to the middle. Shot, rebound. Oh, what a stop from Nelson. Where's the bucket's loose? What a pad save, Nelson. That's a huge save in this hockey game. It comes to the middle. It's still loose, and Anderson picks it up. He's going to skate it away. His stick was broken. He couldn't play it ahead. Here's Cote. Shot. Oh, nice blocker save from Kugelin. Ahead comes Jake Brown into the Minto end. He stops up there. Durham's going to control on this power play. 1:16 to go in it. Back to Nixon at the point. Over to Matheson. Matheson looking around. He has it on the sideboards. Plays it down low. It's going to be brought to the middle. Oh, Jake Brown had it just go past him. Denver Hill to the line. Nixon keeps it in. It's across. Matheson with room. Shot. Oh, nice save, Nelson. He holds on. Great job by Ben Nelson to come down and cut down the angle. Huge on that. And he made the save and holds on. Matheson had forever to shoot that puck. And Nelson took it in the breadbasket and held on. 57 seconds left to go here in period number, in the Durham power play. 9:34 to go here in period number 2. Face off to the right of Nelson. Harrison out there, he loses the puck, but he'll go after it. It's controlled by Durham. Riley O'Connell back to the line. Ratchford keeps it in. O'Connell again, back in behind the net. This is LaFleur. Puts it ahead. Back to Ratchford, over to O'Connell. O'Connell shoots that wide of the blocker side, and it's going to come all the way out into the neutral zone. 36 seconds left. Or sorry, Lapour, not LaFleur. I knew I messed that up. Over to Ratchford. Ratchford across the red line into the Minto end. He'll shoot it around. It's going to come off the boards, and Kevin Trumbull gets it there. It's pinned on the sideboards. It's going to come loose. It's going to come to the line, and he's going to go out. That was almost dangerously intercepted there by Jake Pleon. In across the line, O'Connell shot. That's wide of the blocker, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. And that will most likely do it for the Durham power play. It has 5 seconds left in it. Oh, and the 2 Durham guys come together. That was crazy. Ratchford and Lapour coming together. Penalty is over to Durham, or penalty is over to Minto, and now Durham is, now they're all even strength out there. Over to Sean Lantz. He comes in across the line, plays it to Pfeffer. It's back to Lantz again. He has the puck at the line. Scrolls the line, shot! That was deflected by Ratchford away from the net. Lantz has it again at the line. Keeps it in. Only for a moment, though. It's going to come out. And now, here comes Jack Francis. In across the line. It's offside. O'Connell in a hair ahead of him. And they're calling it on the offside. Wow, that could have been dangerous for Durham. And the faceoff's going to come just outside the Minto end. We are 5-on-5 here. There's 8:08 to go. Here in period 2, 2-1 Durham, this is the score. Kyler Nixon has scored twice for Durham, while Adam Kowalik has the Minto goal. Andrew Boyle steps in for the draw against Zach Graham. Justin Graham plays it back to Kyler Nixon, and he'll control it there. He'll play it across. Derek Matheson brings it ahead. All the way to the Minto blue line. Oh, Pfeffer took a spill, but now Zach Graham has the puck. He's in across the line. He goes after it against Kyler Nixon, who takes him into the boards. It's a big pile up back there. Kowalik has the puck on the sideboards. Gets away from Francis. He's held up. And now there's going to be a penalty call. And they're going to call holding. And I believe it's going to go to Jack Francis, but we'll wait here. I think the penalty is going to go to Francis for holding on Adam Kowalik. Yeah. Jack Francis is going to sit for 2 or less, and Minto is going to go to the power play here with 7:42 to play here in period 2. Minto goes to the power play looking to pull even here. Durham currently leads 2-1. Puck is to the sideboards. It's controlled by Durham. That's going to go all the way down the ice. In behind the net, Caleb Witzel. He's got time. He looks to set it up. This Minto power play. Jamison Buck has it on across center. He brings it into the Durham line. He'll play it around the net. Graham going after it. He's bodied in by Abraham. Puck is played to the line. Witzel, oh, he can't keep it in. It's out. And Minto's going to have to come back and regroup. Jamison Buck at center. Plays it over to Witzel. He crosses center. He's going to come into the Durham zone. He's still got the puck. He's got it. It's stuck away there. Nice defensive play by Jeff McMillan, and he sends it down. Pfeffer gets the outlet from Nelson. Into the middle. Oh, what a stop from Kugelin. Ellis shot saved by Kugelin. It's played on the end boards. That was a massive save by Scott Kugelin on Adam Kowalik. Wow. That's going to be that's a huge save at this point in the hockey game. 53 seconds left in the Minto power play. Ellis plays it across. It's going to be in behind Tyler Harrison. He's got to be careful. Ratchford had him in his sights, but he didn't go through with the body check, and I think that was good for Tyler Harrison. That puck is played away from the forecheck of Durham by Ben Nelson, and away comes Jamison Buck. Here, it's over to Harrison. Harrison in across the Durham line. Brady Anderson will go give chase. 26 seconds left. That goes off the stanchion, and that takes a nice Durham bounce. And here comes Lepore. Lepore, number 25, shot! Oh! He was going for the blocker side and just missed. It's all the way out into the Durham end. They'll kill more time there as this puck is sent ahead, and it's going to be intercepted by Ellis. His backhand ended up working up for Durham. They're going to send it back and kill the remaining seconds off this power play. On the ice now is Francis as the Durham Thundercats have killed this Minto power play off. Ellis plays it around. Tyler Harrison's going to grab it there. He's going to play it around again. Anderson's going after it now against Francis. He can't come up with a puck. It's all the way around. Jake Brown. He plays it into the middle, and now it's going to be a 2-on-1 for Durham. Francis with Graham. Francis on the backhand. He can't put, he's in behind the net now. He tried to play it to the middle. It was picked up by Jake Brown. Shot. Nice save, Nelson. Rebound. Put him behind the net. It's to the middle. Where is it? Picked up by Nixon. His shot is deflected away. Harrison on the sideboards now. He can't come up with the puck. Francis in deep to Graham. Graham has that pass picked off by Tyler Harrison. And he's going to play it ahead. It's played on the high stick. Jake Pleon played it ahead. He was looking for Hartwick, but it was out of his reach. And here comes Justin Graham. Shot! That went wide on the glove side. Hartwick over across. He gets the puck out into the neutral zone. It's going to be sent into the Minto zone, and I'm going to take a breath. 4:38 left to go here in period 2. 2-1 Durham is the score. Puck is played ahead. Shots at the red line. Crosses it, sends it ahead to Hartwick. Hartwick shot. That goes off a stick and into the netting in behind Kugelin and out of play. Whew. 4:27 to go here in period 2. Durham leading 2-1. Kyler Nixon has both goals for Durham, while the Minto goal is Adam Kowalik. Played back. It's the line. Buck shot. That's loose in front, but it's played away by Durham. Hartwick going after it, but he can't come up with the puck, and now here comes Durham. Cross center into the Minto end. Buck tried to play it body, but he can't, and it's still controlled by Durham. Oh, it's in. It's loose. Nelson has to pick it up, and they score. Nice play from Durham. And that's going to be Tyler Lepore with the goal, number 25. And that puts the Durham lead at 3-1. That's a huge goal for them with 4:09 left here in period number 2. Durham controls the face-off at center ice and is played all the way in. Nelson's going to catch it with a glove, and he's just going to hang it on with Justin Graham on him. So number 13, Andrew Boyle, gets the lone assist, and what an assist it was. As he circled the net in behind Nelson, played it across the crease. Lepore was there waiting, and he got a great shot across and beat Nelson high on the glove, on the blocker side. Makes it 3-1 Durham. It's played ahead to the Minto blue line. It's going to be played ahead. This is Adam Kowalik. He crossed the Durham line. He played it to Pfeffer, who was in his skates. Anetta plays it into the neutral zone. It's played back in by Durham. This is Chris Hardy with it now. He'll send it in deep. It's played in. Minto going after it in the Durham end. They can't come up with the puck, however, and Anetta plays it across. And Ratchford sends it in. And back to get it is Mike Pleon. He'll play it across. Pfeffer has it in his skates, but he's got control now. Puts it back to Mike Pleon in behind the net of Nelson. We're approaching 3 minutes to go here in period 2. Durham leading 3-1. Graham brings it ahead for Minto. Out to Pfeffer. Pfeffer looking for Kowalik. He's got him. There's a shot that's deflected away by Nixon. Into the netting in behind Kuglin, and it's out of play. And we're going to get a face-off here in the Durham end. It's going to come to the right-hand side of Kuglin. Harrison on the draw. Durham comes up with the puck, however, and Derek Matheson gets checked in by Cote. Cote's got it, back to the line of Witzel. His shot! Nice glove save, though, by Kuglin. Wow. From my angle, you could see that there was no straight, clear path there, but Kuglin was able to track it down and get a glove on it. Nice stop from the Durham netminder. Durham getting a change in last second here. Cote on the draw for Minto. He's out there with Harrison and Anderson. In behind the net, Anderson lays the body. Comes to O'Connell, he's gonna play it, and he's gonna hit Mark Williams on the bench. I'm sure he meant to do that. Faceoff's gonna come back in the Durham end. 2:38 to go here in period 2. Durham leads 3-1. Tyler Lepore with the latest Durham goal that stretches their lead to 2. It's ahead now. Justin Graham brings it into the Minto end. He'll back it in and he'll go after it. Cote there first. Witzel plays it. Oh, it's off the net. That's dangerous. Oh, Witzel almost got burned for that play. Brady Anderson now has it on the sideboards. He'll play it back to Kyle Ellis. Ellis skates it up. He'll play it over. Brady Anderson's going to go after it. He got it tipped away from him, though. It's ahead. Riley O'Connell. He's got a man shot. Nice stop by Nelson. O'Connell getting in alone on Ben Nelson. Had a chance to beat his former netminder, or former teammate, but he put it instead right into his stomach, and he held on for the faceoff. 2:03 to play here in period 2. 3-1 Durham is the score. Minto playing last night in Shallow Lake. A 5-4 win. They didn't get back from Shallow Lake, though, till 1:30. So, you know, judge what you will. That shot come in on Kuglin. He makes the blocker save, and now it's a 2-on-1 the other way for Durham. Jake Brown shot. Oh, that went off the mask of Nelson, but he makes the save. And now we're going to get a big pile up in front of Nelson. Nelson makes the save, tracks down the puck and holds on for the face-off, and that's when the extra activity happens. And we'll see if there's any penalties here. It doesn't appear to be any, so we're just going to get a face-off here. Oh no, going to get a couple penalties. Colin Harwick and Justin Graham are going to go to the box, I believe. So coincidental minors. And we'll play 5-on-5 here. 1:42 to go here in period 2. Durham leads 3-1. All goals coming here in the second period. Face-off coming up here to the right-hand side of Nelson. Puck is controlled back by Durham. Matheson plays it in deep. It's going to go in behind the net. Buck plays it there. Buck back to Lance. The puck is going to come around, though, to Wade Pfeffer. He's going to be able to pin it along the boards. Plays it in the middle where Kevin Tremble picks it off. He's going to bring it in across the line. It's offside. Tremble brought it in across the line, but Andrew Boyle was ahead of the play, and he was in offside. So the face-off's going to come just outside the Minto end with 1:22 to play here in period 2. On defensively is Ellis and Witzel. They join this line of Graham, Kowalik, and Pfeffer. Durham wins yet another draw. It's going to come to Justin Abraham, number 12. He just plays it ahead. Lepore has the Durham third goal. That's in across the line. And it's going to be played ahead, and here comes Kyle Ellis. He's going to enter the Durham end. He's still got the puck along the sideboards. Tried to play it in deep, but it was intercepted. Now, Durham comes up with the puck. It's stripped away, though, by Adam Kowalik. Kowalik trying to get control of the puck, though, and it's still along the boards. Kowalik again in behind the net. He gets towed down, or taken down, and that's going to be a penalty to Justin Abraham. And Minto is going to get a chance on the power play here with 48.9 seconds left in the second period. .9 seconds to go. Justin Abraham goes off for holding. Minto's on the power play for 48 or less, depending on if they score here to end the period. Witzel at the point, shot! That was deflected by Graham just wide. And behind the net, Pfeffer to Kowalik. Graham's in front. Pfeffer has it again to Kowalik. Across to Witzel. Across to Ellis. Ellis puts it towards the middle, but it was out of everyone's reach. Kowalik, 26 seconds left in the period. Pfeffer back to Kowalik on the sideboards. Looking towards the net. He puts it to the middle. Ellis almost backdoor, had a chance at it, but it went off his stick, and now it's going to go all the way down the ice. Nelson plays it all the way around, and it's going to come out into the neutral zone, but Graham picks it off and sends Minto back again. Nelson tried to play it ahead, but he couldn't get it to anybody, and the final few seconds are going to tick off here. That's going to do it. Period 2 comes to an end. Durham leads 3-1. We'll be back for the start of the third period after this.
Until 12:30. So.
Well, folks, we're back for period number 3 here in Palmerston. Minto 81s and the Durham Thundercats from Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. There is 1:05 remaining here in the Minto power play to start this third period. Puck is coming to Pfeffer. He plays it back to Caleb Witzel. He controls in his own end. He gets it to Kyle Ellis. Ellis puts it across Pfeffer controls, drops it for Graham, and across the line. Graham's shot goes off of his shin pad. Graham is going to get it again here. Plays it back. Kowalik on the sideboards, takes it to the net. Shot, nice stop by Kugelin. He holds on. 39 seconds left in the Minto power play. Scoring in the second period, all 4 goals coming in the second. Kyler Nixon with 2, Adam Kowalik the lone Minto goal, and Tyler Lepore with the goal that puts Durham up 3-1. That's all the way around the boards and out. Sean Lantz tried to keep it in, but it went past him and all the way down into the Minto end. 27 seconds left in the Minto power play. They bring it ahead. Oh, that pass is out of the reach of Graham, and that's an icing call against Minto. This face-off's gonna come all the way back into the Minto end. Five games in total today, including ours. Ours is the first at 4. At 7:30, Lucknow is in Seaforth. Tilsonburg is in Tavistock. The other 7:30 game was Shallow Lake and Elora, but it was already canceled. The 8 o'clock game features Ripley and Shelburne. That should be a good matchup. Puck is sent in by Kowalik. Kugelin makes the save. It's back in behind the net to Tyler Harrison. That was sent in by Jamison Buck. My apologies. Harrison plays it in low. It's going to come back to the line. Lantz over. It's going to come to the middle. It's intercepted by Durham. Oh, that could have been dangerous as we're all even now here. Cote in across the line. His shot was tipped away by Derek Matheson into the netting and out of play. Faceoff's going to come up here in the Durham end. Minto into the game at 10-7-1. Good for 21 points. Durham at 11-8-1 have 23. That shot off of Chris Hardy's stick is off a Durham defender and over the netting and over everybody else and out of play. They're going to do the face-off again here in the Durham end. Just started play here in the third period. Durham has killed off the remainder of the Minto power play, and the puck comes all the way out. It's going to come all the way into the Minto end. Mike Pleon back to get it. He gets checked. The puck is sent ahead, and it's going to come out into the neutral zone. Jake Pleon played it ahead. It's going to come to Brady Anderson. His shot! Oh! Kugelin had to be careful of that. It almost took his head off. Mike Pleon sends it in on Kugelin. He gloves it, and he'll set it down for Eric Anetta. Anetta gets bodied in by Brady Anderson. Nice play shot! They score! Jake Pleon ties the game at 2 on the giveaway. Wow, what a play by Minto. Or sorry, that ties this game at 3, not 2, but it's tied anyways. Oh, what a shot from Jake Pleon. So with 18:01 left, Minto scores to tie this game at 3, and we're in for one heck of a finish. Puck is sent ahead. Jeff McMillan sends it across. He'll get it back now. He'll skate it into the neutral zone across center and dump it in. Durham gives chase. Witzel gets there. He's got the puck. He'll play it away. And it's going to come to the sideboards, and there's Francois Cote with it. Jake Pleon, the goal is unassisted. Cote taken into the end boards, leaves it for Denver Hill. Hill gets bodied in there by Jeff McMillan. Graham has it taken away by Cote. Number 15 on the backhand. Nice stop by Kugelin. He makes the save and hangs on. Backhanded chance by Cote. Nice opportunity, but his backhand is smothered up by Kugelin, and he makes the save and hangs on. So Jake Pleon, unassisted, makes it 3-3 here in Palmerston. Kowalik, Pfeffer, and Graham on the ice now with Witzel and Ellis for Minto. Puck is controlled though by Durham. They've done a nice job on the faceoffs here this afternoon. Kyler Nixon comes ahead. He's got 2 for Durham. Puck is picked up though by Minto. They intercept. It's all the way back to Ellis. Ellis plays it ahead. Graham had to be careful. He was lined up by number 22, Justin Graham. Puck is played ahead. Over to Kowalik. He can't get the shot across, but he's still got control of it. Shot! Nice save by Kugelin. It's loose. Into the body of Lepore. He's got it. He'll bring it ahead to Graham. Or to O'Connell, sorry. Now Kowalik's got it again. He'll come into the Durham end. He stops up there. Looking for a man on the back that scores! What a pass from Adam Kowalik to Zach Graham. He scores! Wow, what a pass! Oh, that was great. And Minto grabs the lead for the first time in the hockey game. Or, yeah, first time in the hockey game. They lead it 4-3. So with 16:49 to play, Minto has struck twice here in the period, and they lead it 4-3. What a pass from Adam Kowalik. Puck is in deep. Nelson leaves it there. Buck plays it around. It gets past Durham, and it's going to come out into the neutral zone. Tyler Harrison has it. He'll start ahead. He'll backhand it to the line. Hartwick blocked it or knocked it down at the blue line. Now they're going to have to touch up, though. It's on the delayed offside. Anetta across. Open wing. Todd Ratchford has it now. He'll send it back to Anetta. Cross center, he dumps it in. No, what? What? I could have sworn Zach Graham scored that. And Kowalik assisted. But they just announced it the other way around. Okay. Either way, it's 4-3. No, 3-3 now. Game is tied at 3. But sorry, let me get this. I'm all screwed up here. Jake Pleon's goal at 18:01, or with 18:01 to play, made it 3-2. And they announced it as Kowalik's goal. That made it 3-3. That puck is just wide on the blocker hand side. They announced it as Kowalik's goal. I think it went to Zach Graham. But it's either way, we are tied at 3 now. What a turn of events here in the third period. Minto came into the period trailing 3-1. Now we're at 3-3. That puck is in on Kugelin. He holds it up for the faceoff. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff for Minto. It's going to come up to the right-hand side of Kugelin. 3-3 is the score. Faceoff is controlled by Minto. They play it ahead. This is Zach Graham in behind the net. Graham on the forehand, plays it back to Kyle Ellis. Ellis across. Witzel. Delayed penalty to Durham. Witzel to the net. That's blocked. And now Durham's going to touch it, and they're going to get the penalty, and that's going to put Minto to the power play here. So Justin Graham's going to get the penalty for Durham, and that's going to put Minto to the power play here. With 15:10 to go. With 15:10 to go here in the third period. Puck is out. They got to be careful. Justin Graham, number 8, in on one-on-one on Ellis. He gets to the net. That's stopped by Witzel, or by Nelson. Nice stop. Here comes Kowalik. He's got a whirlwind of speed. And across the line. He stops up there. It's intercepted by Durham. It's going to go down the ice. That was dangerous. Justin Graham picking it off at his blue line and taking off with it. Witzel plays it ahead. This is just Zach Graham in across the Durham blue line. He's got the puck over it, and they bring it to the middle. Where is it? Oh, it's loose. But Anderson had a chance at it, but he couldn't get control. Now Witzel gets the puck stripped away off of him, and now it's into the neutral zone, and Witzel's going to have to come back. He plays it ahead. Kyle Ellis gets it at the blue line and crosses the Durham line and into the Durham end. 1:02 to go on the power play. Sends it to Pfeffer. Pfeffer's got it down low to Harrison. Harrison, Ellis, across, shot! That went just wide. That was off the skate of Pfeffer, and it's going to come back to the line, or it's going to go out. Andrew Boyle sends it all the way into the Minto end. Buck back to get it for Minto, in behind Nelson. 40 seconds left in the power play. Buck starts it ahead. Cote in across the Durham line. Puts it across. Lance. Oh, he was looking for Cote, but it was intercepted there. Nice play by Annetta to get a foot on it. Anderson has it now. Back to Buck. Over to Anderson again. Anderson shot. That's deflected. Oh, that just went wide. They call it. They were gonna. If that would have went in, it would have been legal because it wasn't ruled a high stick. Harrison over to Anderson. Back to the line. Lance shot. Nice stop by Kugel, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Face-off's going to come up to the right of Kuglin. There's 6 seconds left to go in the Minto power play. 13:16 to go here in period number 3. Face-off controlled by Minto. They're going to have to be fast on this power play. It's across. Denver Hill goes after it against Jake Brown. He gets sent in by Ratchford. It's to the middle. That's stopped by Kuglin, and it's going to come all the way out to Jake Brown. Brown crosses center. He'll put it into the Minto end. Brown pinches on the boards. He's got it now. It's going to come to the middle. It's going to be picked up there by Drew Shantz. He'll just play it to the middle. Matheson sends it ahead. Jake Brown tips it in. Durham goes in after it. Jamison Buck plays it away. It's going to be picked up though. Denver Hill going to leave it. Zach Graham across the blue or red line. In across the line, offside. Drew Shantz was just in ahead of the play. And that's offside. And we'll get a face-off that's just outside the Durham end. Face-off controlled by Minto. Chris Hardy sends it in. Minto will give chase. Back in behind the net. Kyler Nixon starts out. Plays it ahead to Jeff McMillan. Nixon will go in after with a full head of steam. He's got the puck. He's bodied in there by Mike Pleon. It comes loose. Justin Graham back to McMillan. That shot was through a maze of players, but it went wide of Nelson. It's across. Brady Anderson. He's got room on the right side. It's in with the backhand towards the net, but it didn't connect with anyone. Jake Pleon has it now. He gets the puck stripped away. It's going to come into the neutral zone where Mike Pleon plays it at the red line. He'll just dump it right in. In behind the net, Jake Pleon after Annetta in behind the net. Abraham off the glass, picked up by Colin Hartwick. He tried to shoot and his stick was obliterated. It comes ahead, Justin Graham. He's got room. Lives it back to McMillan. Shot stopped by Nelson. He'll hang on for the face-off. The face-off here is going to come up to the on the right-hand side of Nelson. Colin Hartwick's been sent to the box, and we're getting a face-off here. So Durham is going to go to the power play with 11:36 to go here in period 3. Minto wins the face-off, but Durham controls. They're going to get it back. Justin Graham's got it. Near the blue line. Keeps it in. Jake Brown sends it across. Kyler Nixon puts it down low. Graham, cross, looking for someone, but Ellis picked it off. His pass was intercepted by Brown. He's going to play it in deep. That goes off the netting, and it's going to be whistled down. It's going to go, the face-off's going to come outside the Minto end. Puck is played ahead. Denver Hill grabs it. So the penalty is for Minto is too many men on the ice, and it's served by Colin Hartwick. Denver Hill doing a nice job on this penalty kill for Minto as he plugged Durham in deep. It's ahead now. Justin Graham in across the line. They're in onside. It's going to come out, though. And Jake Brown controls in the neutral zone. He's going to skate it over the Durham blue line. Or Minto blue line. Brown has it. He'll play it down low. It's to the line now. Graham, back to Brown. Over to Nixon. He sends it over. Matheson has it now. Matheson setting up. 55 seconds left on the power play. Matheson has it again. He's on his off wing, though. He'll send it down low. They bring it to the middle. Nelson stop. Rebound. It's picked up. And it's going to be played ahead. And Lawrence is going to go in after, but he's going to do the wise thing and turn and go off for a change. Great play by Sean Lawrence. Here comes Matheson. He's going to leave it. Ratchford brings it across center. He'll skate it into the Minto end. He's got rim shot. Oh, that just went wide on the blocker side. It's going to come all the way out. Back to Justin Abraham, number 12 of Durham. He's in behind his own net. There is 17 seconds left on the Durham power play. It goes across. Kevin Tremble had to go off his skate. Mike Pleon's going to get there first. He's pinned on the boards by Tremble. It's going to come to an open wing. Hardy's going to get there first. It's to the line, and it's kept in by Durham. 2 seconds left on the power play. It's going to end. We're back to 5-on-5. Brady Anderson plays it ahead. It's 2-on-1. Adam Kowalik. He's got Jake Pleon. Just go! Oh, he just missed on the blocker side. And now the net is off and behind Kugelin. Wow, what a chance that was for Jake Pleon. From my angle, it looked like he put it behind him, but he put it wide on the blocker side. Wow. Nice pass across by Kowalik. But a 2-on-1 after the penalty had expired, and it almost ended up in the back of the Durham net. Holy smokes, that was close. Kowalik wins the draw. Pfeffer. Shot! Oh, it's loose! And Kugelin was able to get his glove on it, and after it went in behind him, wow, what a stop. That was impressive. Pfeffer almost caught him off guard in behind the net there. Wow. Quick shot by Pfeffer off the draw. Kowalik off the faceoff goes ahead with it and gets a shot away. I don't think he got all of that, though. And Kugelin made the save and holds on. We'll do the faceoff in the exact same spot. Now they'll have to be aware on the Durham side that Kowalik might do that. He tried to do it again, but it was nicely defended by Durham this time. Anetta plays it back. Nixon comes ahead. He's pressured there by Minto. We're tied at 3. 9:03 to play now. Here in the third period as Nelson catches that. He'll hang on for the faceoff. Faceoff coming up to Ben Nelson's left-hand side. 3-3 is the score. Durham and Minto. Hartwick and Graham on the faceoff. They battle for it, and Minto controls off the faceoff. Ellis plays it ahead. Oh, it's out of the reach of Harrison. That's going to go all the way down the ice for icing. And the faceoff will come back in the Minto end. .854 now to play here in period 3. Face off to Nelson's right. It's controlled by Minto. Sean Lawrence in behind his own net. He'll play it. He played it across to Jamison Buck. That comes to Adam Kowalik. He tips it into the neutral zone. Graham plays it there. He'll go in after it. He'll get there first. On the backhand. Puts it towards the middle. Oh, that almost came out unsuspectedly on Nelson, but he was able to get a hold of it. And it's all the way back now into the Durham end. Puck is played ahead. Kevin Tremble had the puck go a skip away from him. And Minto's going to control, and it's going to come out. A bounce over the stick of Ratchford puts them in. Oh, and now that puck is given away. Here comes Ratchford, the other way for Durham. He looks towards the middle, but it's nicely defended by Minto there. And now here comes Adam Kowalik across center. Into the Durham end. Shot, that's blocked. Abraham getting a foot on it. Here comes Ratchford again across the line. Makes a move. Shot, nice stop by Nelson. Ratchford, what a move to get in alone, and he's stymied by Nelson. What a stop. Nelson hangs on for the faceoff. We're just under 8 minutes to go here in period 3. Tied at 3. Face-off controlled by Minto. It's in behind the net. Hardy plays it around. It's loose. Oh, it's dangerous. And where's the puck? They score. Whoa, that is so unfortunate for Minto. But it ends up in the back of the net. Oh, boy, that is a backbreaker. And the recipient is Jeff McMillan, who backs it in past Nelson. And that puts the Durham lead back to 4-3. Oh, my goodness. A costly turnover in behind the net, ends up in front, and it ends up in behind Nelson. So with 7:52 to play, Durham takes a 4-3 lead. I believe the goal is going to be McMillan unassisted. Yeah. So unassisted for McMillan puts the Durham lead at 4-3. Witzel plays it across. Ellis plays it ahead. Tyler Harrison gets slashed, but he gets the puck. And now it's going to be Ellis sending it in. Francois Cote goes in after it. He tries to take his man into the boards and does. Durham still controls, though. It's ahead to McMillan. He puts it into the middle. Looking for O'Connell. He can't get control of the puck now, however, and Colin Hartwick plays it to Kyle Ellis. Ellis across. Tyler Harrison has the puck now. He brings it across the line. It's into the middle. Where's the puck? Ellis intercepts. Shoots. Oh, he just missed on the glove on the blocker side. He was looking for his first of the season. Now it's up to Tyler Harrison. He brings it in across the line onside. It's to the middle. It's intercepted, though, by Durham, and they'll bring it back. It's across. Andrew Boyle sends it in and will go after it. Caleb Witzel on the behind the net. Ellis picks it up. Looks to skate away. He'll stop there in his own end. Looking for a man to pass it to. He finally finds Witzel. There's 6:28 to play here in period 3. Durham leads 4-3. Jeff McMillan has put Durham ahead. Jake Pleon goes in after it against Todd Ratchford. Takes him into the boards. He's going to come up with the puck, but it's actually smothered up by Kugelin at the side of the net, and it'll be whistled for a face-off. Face-off coming up to Scott Kugelin's right-hand side. 6:15 to play. Durham controls off the face-off. That's going to be dumped ahead. It's going to go into the Minto end. Right in on Nelson. He plays it away. Nice pass to Jake Pleon. He sends it into the Durham end. Anderson in after it. Nice body check. Puck is loose. Jake Pleon backhands towards Kugelin, but there was nobody in front, and that goes out of play off the stick of Matheson. And to be whistled down. Face-off's going to come back in the Durham end. Face-off is won. Kowalik. Stick handles around. It's going to come to Buck. And that backhander was deflected away by Jake Brown. It goes out of play. And the face-off's going to be in the Durham end, I believe. Yeah. Face-off in the Durham end. 5:47 now to play. Hey, not bad. How are you? Good. Durham controls. They got it around. It's going to come all the way into the neutral zone where Kyle Ellis has to come back into his own end with it. Ellis across. Witzel puts it ahead. Zach Graham makes a move. Makes another move. He still skates into the Durham end. On the backhand. He gets checked there, but Kowalik picks it up. Puts towards the net. It's out of the reach. And Witzel does a nice job to keep it into the line. Shot. That was deflected. Took a bounce off a shin pad of Durham. Pfeffer on the boards. Looks to play it down low. He still holds it there. He gets bodied in by number 8, Justin Graham. Kowalik puts it in behind. Oh, he was looking for Witzel, but he left his spot at the point and he couldn't come up with the puck. Witzel over to Ellis. Ellis across center, and he'll just dump it in, and Minto will give chase. It's going to come to Witzel at the line. Backhander. That's intercepted easily by Durham, and they got 3. Going the other way. McMillan puts it ahead. Here they come again. Jake Brown had that pass intercepted by Kyle Ellis on the nice defensive play. Jeff McMillan in front. Oh, Justin Graham was wide open, but it went off his stick and away from him. Graham again shot. That was off a leg. Ellis picks it up. He plays it in the middle, but it's intercepted by Durham, and they send Minto back again. 4:25 to play here in period 3. Durham still leading 4-3. It's ahead. Pfeffer puts it into the skates of Graham. And that's into the, that touched somebody on the Minto bench, but no whistle. Ellis has it there. He'll circle back though and play it over to Mike Pleon. Pleon puts it ahead. It's no! And they're going to call that it was deflected in. I don't know if that did touch somebody or not. It's played ahead. Riley O'Connell in his own end. Plays it ahead. Nice pass. It's put up to Jack Francis in across the line. Francis into the corner. Bodied by Hardy. It's going to come around the net, and Mike Pleon has it in behind his own net. 3:45 to play here in the third. It comes ahead. Francis does a nice job to get in the way of that, and he'll send Minto back. Hardy again in his own end. Backhand around the boards. Denver Hill picks that up. He's going to get bodied in. Here comes Cote. He tried to get the shot across, but it was deflected away. Now Minto's got to be careful. They almost were whistled down for another too many men on the ice penalty. It's going to come ahead. Here's Hartwick. He tried to take the shot, but it was deflected away, and it's picked up again by Durham. To the line. Buck keeps it in. Shot! Oh, that hit the mask! And it's off. Oh, you got to be careful there. Wow. Kuglin makes the save, uses his head to do it, knocks the mask right off of him, and that was a dangerous situation. Referees were right on it, though, and they did a good job to whistle that down right away. Buck put the screaming shot in on the Durham netminder, and it knocked his helmet right off. 3:12 to go here in period 3. Hang on. And we're good to go here, I think. 3:12 to go, and there's a face-off in the Durham end to the left-hand side of Kuglin. Durham controls that face-off, as they've done most of the afternoon. Jake Brown picks it up, plays it to Kevin Tremble. Tremble plays it in. It's gloved down by Buck. Buck plays it across to Lance. Lance plays it ahead. It was intercepted by Jake Brown, and he'll have to play it again. Harrison puts it across. Hartwick picks it up. 3-on-2. Puts it across to Cote. Oh, he couldn't put it across. He was looking for Harrison. Back to line shot. That was tipped wide by Harrison. Graham takes Harrison in the boards. They come together. Graham's got no stick. He had to go and get one. It's played on the boards. Controlled by Durham. It's back. Now, here it comes to the line. Hartwick, his slap shot hit a body in front and went into the corner. Kyler Nixon has it in his skates. Plays it to the line. It's a 2-on-1 for Durham. 2:17 to go here in the third. Nice play by Sean Lawrence to get back, but now it comes across. McMillan, score! What a play by Jamison Buck. And it's in front, and there's a slash. And they're going to call the penalty on Durham. Wow, what a turn of events. Are they going to call the slash on Durham? Or is it going to go to Minto? No. So, Ben Nelson was slashed in the face as he was covering up the puck, and the referee called the penalty against Durham. What a turn of events here. Justin Graham's going to go to the box. There's 2:06 to play here in the third period. Wow, what a turn of events here. So Minto is going to go to the power play here, trailing 4-3, and with an offensive zone faceoff. We'll keep an eye on the net of Ben Nelson to see when he comes out of the Minto net for the extra attacker. Minto controls the draw. Caleb Witzel, his shot for the body, that's deflected, and it's loose. But they whistle it down. And they whistle it down. And I believe they were calling the high stick, but or were they calling the whistle? Okay. So they called it on Kuglin holding it for the faceoff, not on the high stick. Faceoff controlled again by Minto, back to the line. Witzel, he's got room! Oh, he put it off of Jake Brown's skate and into the neutral zone. Ellis plays it back. Witzel in his own end. 1:47 to play here in the third. Witzel still got it in his own end. He puts it ahead. Here comes Zach Graham in across the line. Over to Kowalik. His shot went off of Matheson's skate It's going to come across, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. No icing, as Durham is shorthanded. Witzel in behind his net. 1:27 to go. There goes Nelson. They bring it ahead. It's intercepted by Durham. And it's going to go towards the net. Oh, off the post. McMillan sending it from the line and hit the post. Wow, that was so close. Here comes Jamison Buck. Cross center into the blue line, into the Durham end. Sends it to the middle. It's intercepted there. Ellis has it at the point. Minto with the extra attacker. It's sent to the line. Ellis puts it across. Back to Ellis again. Shot! Stopped by Kuglin with the glove, and he hangs on. 54 seconds left here in the third period. And you gotta believe that Minto's gonna call a timeout, and they've done just that. Timeout Minto. They'll talk it over. 48 seconds left in the power play. 6-on-4. Wow. What? Jeff McMillan could have ended the game. Luckily, the puck stayed true and went and hit the post. But wow, what an opportunity that was. Face off here, left-hand side, or sorry, the right-hand side of Kuglin. 6-on-4 for Minto. It's controlled, it's gonna come to line, it's kept in by Minto, nice play. Oh, and that pass across comes out as Ellis wasn't at the blue line. 46 seconds left to go. It's in across the line, Kowalik plays it around. Pfeffer's gonna get there first. He puts it in deep. They're gonna get it again, Pfeffer back to the line, Ellis. Puts it across, there's a shot, that's blocked. Nice play by Buck to keep it in. Kowalik has it now on the side. He looks down low. Oh, it's into the middle, but it's loose. 24 seconds left in the game. It's to the line. It's going to come out. Now Buck has to play it across. It's back into the Minto end. And they're going to score. That's going to do it. Jake Brown into the empty net. And that makes it 5-3 for Durham with 11 seconds left here in the third period. And I think you can put the cap on that one as Durham now leads 5-3. Heartbreak here in Palmerston. And you have to believe that's going to do it here. There's 11 seconds left on the clock, and well, I think everybody's hoping that there's no extracurriculars here as final 11 will tick off, and it's going to come back to Witzel. He's going to skate it ahead. So Jake Brown from Justin Graham with 11 seconds left, and that does it. That puts the capper. That puts the capper on this one. Durham wins 5-3, and that'll do it from Palmerston. Minto 81's falling 5-3 to the Durham Thundercats. Thundercats improving to 12-8-1, while Minto falls to 10-8-1. Andrew Rogers signing off from Palmerston. That'll do it from here.